from the KATC Weather Lab, here's Bradley's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, it's been an unbelievable summer, and I guess fitting if you want to call it that. We got up to 110 this afternoon in Lafayette. That breaks the all-time record high temperature of 107 that was set back in 1901. So unbelievable, and it looks like we'll be stuck in the 90s, thankfully, for the majority of the upcoming week. Reduction in our humidity for the middle parts of the week. Some rain chances tonight and then through the day tomorrow. But we're going to have to be on the lookout for the fire danger as we head into the middle parts of the week with the drier atmosphere and some gustier winds. So let's take a look at the satellite radar composite, and not hard to find tropical storm Acadiana that's sitting still in the Yucatan Channel, and it's going to remain there probably at least for another, we'll say 12 to 18 hours. But again, we're going to be watching a upper level trough developing across the eastern U.S., and that's essentially going to pick up this storm and steer it more towards the Big Bend of Florida. We'll show you the latest track in just a second. Meanwhile, here locally, we're going to watch a weak upper level disturbance or a weak upper level impulse try to move in overnight tonight. Could help to generate at least some light shower activity across the Acadiana, and certainly we would take that considering how dry we've been over the past several weeks. Power Doppler 3 showing that the heart of Acadiana relatively quiet late this afternoon, but we have seen some heftier downpours out there, especially across lower St. Martin and now St. Mary parishes, with this complex of storms again producing some very heavy rainfall, quite a bit of lightning from Patterson, Morgan City over towards Amelia, maybe even some small hail as well with the magenta colors, but that is moving pretty quickly off to the south, so storms should end there over the next several minutes. Meanwhile, further to the north and west, we're seeing some isolated storms here and there as we get into Allen, Beauregard parishes, again producing some heavier downpours and some lightning as well, really just west of the Highway 165 corridor. These are generally moving to the south as well. So rain chances continuing to maintain at about 30%, maybe 30 to 40% overnight tonight. As I showed you with the HERD model back in the 24-hour forecast, some light showers certainly possible there. So let's open it up into the tropics. Again, we are busy on the Atlantic side. Here's Acadiana, and we still have Hurricane Franklin now up to a Category 2 storm. That's going to continue to strengthen. It's going to become a major hurricane throughout the day tomorrow. It's going to be moving to the north. It's going to bypass Bermuda. Here's the small island. It's going to miss it just to the west and then kind of curve around it out into the open waters of the Atlantic down the line. So not going to be a concern for the Gulf, nor us here in Acadiana. Another spot coming off the African coast, but not overly concerning there. So here's Acadiana, and again, it's just kind of been meandering around the Yucatan Channel the past day or so, and that will continue overnight tonight. Here's the latest advisory. Winds at 40 miles per hour. So a weak storm currently, but that is going to change. Why? Well, it's going to be moving into the Gulf of Mexico, eastern Gulf of Mexico, and we're talking some very warm water temperatures, relatively low wind shear. So this is going to have hurricane potential, perhaps major hurricane potential, as it makes landfall somewhere near the Big Bend area of Florida heading into Wednesday morning. So we'll be watching that closely for them. But again, for us, we're going to be on the western side of this. It's not going to have any impacts for us other than maybe some breezier winds come Wednesday. And we're going to be dealing with the drier atmosphere as well. Some lower humidity Wednesday into Thursday, and that's really only going to increase the fire danger. So we'll have to be on the lookout for that locally. So the graph model, again, not as optimistic as the HERD model with any sort of shower activity overnight tonight, but we're going to have to split the difference and hold it at around 30 to 40%. Tomorrow morning, relatively quiet and some added cloud cover into the afternoon thanks to this frontal boundary that's going to be stalled out across the area. So highs, I think, stay on the cooler side of 100, but with this boundary lurking around, I think we're going to see a scattering of showers and storms lurking about the area tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. It's not going to be raining all day long, and notice not everyone is going to get wet, but still we're going to have to hold rain chances at a soft 50 to 60%, but hopefully most of us get some much needed rainfall. Into Tuesday, boundary still close to us, but I think best rain chances southeastern Acadiana on eastward, and then thereafter we're going to notice drier, slightly more comfortable weather filtering in for Wednesday into Thursday as mostly sunny skies make a return. As far as rainfall totals, just going to depend on who gets underneath a heavier thunderstorm or two 2 over the next couple of days. In that instance, a ½ inch to an inch possible, but most of us, unfortunately, picking up less than that. 80 will be your projected low tonight. Again, we're going to keep rain chances at about 40%. I think we'll have the possibility to see at least some light showers out there. And then for tomorrow, 99 the projected high. Most of us probably even a little bit cooler than that. Scattered showers and storms lurking about. Rain chances 50 to 60% afternoon, evening hours, but still not everyone gets wet, unfortunately. Rain chances going down Tuesday, mostly for eastern Acadiana. Sun is back Wednesday. Thursday, still hot, mid to upper 90s, but we will see lower humidity. But with that drier atmosphere, it's going to increase the fire danger, so we'll have to watch that closely as well. But that's a look at weather for now, but stay with us. We'll have more after the break.